I have done this. I've made this mistake myself, especially with like the social skills calls. Like, you know, I'll let you use diplomacy or deceit or whatever in this situation, but I want to know what your character actually says and then actually make the judgment based on what the player says next. The way I would do it nowadays, by the way, the way I would do that is I would still make the player say something. Like if you're going to do diplomacy or if you're going to do deception, persuasion, and whatever it is, whatever social skill you're using in D&D, I still want to know what your character is doing. Because you still need to define your action before I can say, okay, go ahead and make the check. But the check will determine your success or failure. And then I'll decide after the fact why your awesome roll was the determining factor, even though you can't roleplay worth a schnozzle. You know what I mean? But I was not always that way. I've done it in the past where, like, you can try deception here. What lie do you tell? Like, what are you actually lying about? And then the lie doesn't make sense or wasn't up to whatever standard I had. I don't have, like, a book of standards, but I've certainly in the past ruled that players, nope, doesn't matter how good your deception check is, like, that's not going to fly. And I still might do that to some degree. Like, if I have a player that clearly doesn't put any thought into it, like, not even a little bit of thought. There's an old game called The End. It's a post-apocalyptic role-playing game, and it's based on the D20 system. It was part of the Open Gaming license that kind of branched off of D&D 3rd edition. And it was a fine game, and I actually really enjoy reading the game's book. I don't own a copy anymore, unfortunately. I wish I did, because it was a very good game. But these guys, the writers of this game, had that mentality. That mentality of, don't let player make social checks. They had a whole page in their book devoted to this. The heading of which was, I don't want to role play. And their argument was, these kinds of checks are for people who don't want to role play. And I can see the argument. To some degree, they're definitely right. Am I safe to drop here? Woo! Woo! Okay, we're fine. We can scroll that back on screen, and everything's great. Everything's fine. It's all dandy. But some people just aren't comfortable. Some people aren't good at it. Let's start there. Some people aren't good at role-playing from the sense of... it takes some measure of wit and, like actual real-world charisma to improvise what a character does or says in a social situation in a game. And not everybody has it. Okay, not everybody, it's not saying anything bad about anybody, just not everybody has that skill. Look where this stupid key is. We get to replay this entire level. And if you don't, it's like, I can't draw. I can't draw worth a lick. I don't have an artistic bone in my body. I've had artist friends of mine that don't understand what that's like. And being like, well, visualize the thing you want to draw, and then you can start drawing it, and then from there, it's just practice. I can't visualize in pictures. My thoughts in my brain when I visualize a situation or, like, an object that isn't specific, like, doesn't have a... Oh, I gotta kill Yoshi, don't I? No, I can use this pipe. I need Yoshi at the end of the level. Are we going backwards now? Are we going backwards now, full sandwich? But no, if I think of a character that I've never seen before, like an NPC inside... Why did we go backwards? That sucked. An NPC in a D&D game. Alright, we have to ditch Yoshi, because we need Yoshi from a block later, but if we ever have the Yoshi on the level, it won't give us the Yoshi, and we need the Yoshi for the end of... Yeah, right there. This Yoshi would have been a 1-up if we hadn't killed him. And then we need to keep Yoshi till the end of the level. If I'm thinking of a character that I've never seen before... Woo! That was classy right there. That was good times. Great oldies. I don't actually see a picture of the character in my head. I just see like an abstract, kind of shadowy version of a character, like vaguely shaped like what that character's race looks like. And then the rest of the visualization is words. Like, I picture actual words, kind of, kind of floating above and around the character, kind of describing what they look like, how they act. So people's brains are wired differently. And some people just don't have the improv gene that lets you come up with... Oh, wow, it actually saves the midpoint. I thought by going to a new level it wouldn't save the midpoint. I'm down. So everybody's got different skills and tactics, and that's the same goddamn problem I had before, isn't it? Alright, where's my boy at? Oh, I had to scroll him back on screen. There he is. This'll work. Nope! Didn't work. This'll work. Get me out of there! I think I'll take this spear mushroom. So I think it's unfair to tell those players, like, you're not allowed to play a bard, because I know that you're not witty, and you're not going to be able to come up with, like, the fun, witty songs and stuff that really make bard characters pop. But you know what nobody says? Nobody says, you're not allowed to play a barbarian, because I know that you can't bench 400 pounds. Nobody says that. Nobody says, you can't play a fighter, because I know for a fact that you can't swing a sword. Or you can't play a ranger, because I know that you can't fire a bow. Like, nobody thinks to say these things. Or how about this? You can't play a wizard, because you don't know actual magic. Nobody's ever said that, except for characters in a Jack Chick tract. Ooh, I just banged him in a bad direction. Okay, I want to just wait for it to tilt back. Wait for it to tilt back. There you go. There's a buddy. And that should be 96 stars. So what I'm going to do now is we need a quick and dirty save point somewhere. Oh, you know, this is a save point right here. We'll be able to save right here. And then I'm going to exit out of the game. I should make a suspend point first. I want to check and see if I've got the 96 star, but to do that I got to go back to the title screen. But that should be every exit in the game. If I don't have 96, what number I do have will be illuminating. If I have 94, I know it wants me to actually beat both versions of Bowser's Castle. If I have 95, it means I missed an exit somewhere. So let's actually create a suspend point here. Reset the game. I just want to save how many lives I had. 96 star, so we're good. That's everything. So load the suspend point here. And into Bowser's front door. I think this... I don't remember what rooms are good. Let's just go into the first doors we see. And if we die here, we'll go... Oh, yeah, if we die here, we're going to go into the next one. Oh, no, look, I died. That's... Dag nabbit. That's too bad. Now we don't get to play room number 1, which is the auto-scroller with the lava and the hey chomper blocks. I think this Let's Play series did take a little longer than I anticipated, which is okay. I think I explained in the first video that I basically just needed it as a placeholder Let's Play for while the actual Let's Play that I'm working on, I can finish recording on it. Let's go to room number 5. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! That's not what you want, kids. Alright, so this time we'll go in door number 3 and door number 6. And maybe if I die enough, we'll see all the doors, and it'll be cool. Fun! A to-hoo! 3. Oh, this is kind of a cool room. So it's the only room in the game that has these, kind of checky blocks in them. I like it. I do like it. I love it. That's not a hole there. Oh. Oh, the Mechakoopas are coming. They're coming for me. We're out of there. It's all good. Ooh, almost got eaten by that schmo. Let's try door number 6 now. Oh yeah, water level. Woo! Oh, this is nerds here. This guy's gonna turn around, he's gonna throw a bone at me, and I can't do anything about it. Okay. That should not have been survivable, but it was, somehow. Same thing here. My man's gonna turn around, and he's gonna boner my schnitzel. out of there, Mario! Go, go, go! Woo! Okay, that wasn't what I would particularly call fair, I don't think. Like, if I built that section in a Mario Maker level, I think I would change it. I think I would play it and be like, no, that's bad. We shouldn't do that. Are we going to get a midway point? I don't know if we will or not. But if you pick the back door, it starts you at this screen here. So you don't have to go through the numbered sections. And then we fight an actually kind of decently fun Bowser boss fight at the very end here. No midway point. Okay, so if we get killed by Bowser, we'll just go to the back door, because I don't want to fight through the whole level again. Oh, you know, maybe the back door gives you a midway point from that screen. Maybe that's how it works. Hey, man. Where are my UI elements? I want those back. Whoa! I thought you... Oh, you know what? Yeah, you can bounce off the clown car if you hit it just the right way, but you can't jump into the propeller part. You get chopped up. I should have gone back and done more numbered rooms that are now never going to get done in this Let's Play. Well, I don't know. It was fun to pick Mario World back up. I don't know. I think I never Let's Played this game early on in my Let's Play career because I was like, pretty much everybody who does these gaming videos does Mario World. And then it never really crossed my path later because I always had a much wider selection of games to choose from. Like going back to Mario World kind of seemed like a waste of time. But I'm glad I did it. And I'm glad I shared all of those weird church stories with you guys. And I'm glad that I lectured you about how to be a good DM if you have ESL students at your table. I'm glad for a lot of things. We're all very blessed. Oh, unless you live in, like, South Sudan, then you're not particularly blessed, I guess. I should check my blessed privilege. We're going to step right here. And I know this is a safe spot. And then What's-Her-Butt's going to throw me a mushroom, and it was tasty! Alright, Bowser, let's see some more Mechakoopas. Woohoo! I kind of fell through the propeller there. That was a really unsafe way to do that, I think. Woohoo! Oh, look what happens to me. It's fine. We got this. Can I has Mechakoopas now? Beautiful. Remember as a kid never being able to get both Mechakoopas in one cycle like that. Only playing the game 700 times and practice. Just step right here. This is fine. Hey, can I have another mushroom, please? I'll help. Just give me another mushroom. Alright, now he's going to be Stompy. He's going to be Stompy Boy. Come on, Stompy Boy. It's kind of a do three things then wait boss. It's kind of more similar to a Donkey Kong Country boss than a Mario boss, but... Hey, I need another Mechakoopa, if you don't mind. Just one. I only need the one. That should do it. We should be done with the Big Bow's Man here. And there's the 96 star. And here's our lovely, lovely princess. And she kisses your chin for reasons that are still at large. I guess Mario has a very, very sexy chin. I imagine it's very smooth, like butter. Because you don't get that kind of big bushy mustache, but no beard without doing some taking some serious time to kind of manscape your face. I hate the actual physical act of shaving, but I hate having facial hair more because I can't grow an actual beard. Like, I get to just a certain point. I reach a point that I call maximum itch, and then it stops growing. And that's the point that I was at this morning, and I'm like, all right, it's time to go in there and... Oh, but that first couple hours right after you shave, where it's baby smooth. It's like, simple pleasures in life. You have to, guys, you have to enjoy the simple pleasures in life. If your pleasures are too complicated, if they're too exotic, if they're too rare, you're going to live a miserable life. You have to just find the little things in your life and figure out a way to just enjoy them. I hate shaving, but I do it because the feeling of, I just touch my face after I shave for a while. My wife will too. I'll go in there, hey Peanut, I shaved today. She's like, ooh, and she'll like rub my face. Even if I could grow a big beard, like the stylish hipster lumberjack beards that are, I think they're gross. I think they're awful, but they're the style right now. People like them. If I were able to grow that kind of beard, she wouldn't let me. She wouldn't allow it. I don't know how she would enforce this rule. I would like to think she wouldn't try to shave me in my sleep, but I also wouldn't put it past her. Edgar is shaved right now. Yeah, Edgar got a haircut. A stupid mommy haircut is what she calls it. We used to go out and pay the groomer. Groomers will... It's like a $30, $40. Get all the nails did, get the haircut, bathed and everything. But she's just like, I'll just do this at home. Hold him down and take the scissors and the... So actually, I have a beard trimmer. It's not an actual, like, it's an electric shaver. But it's a beard trimmer that somebody bought me mistakenly one year for Christmas. Because I would like to have an electric razor, I said, but I guess they heard beard trimmer. But anyway, she could... I don't use it on my face. She uses it on our dog. Like, she takes the scissors to him and clips them all down. And if you want to see a picture of what that looks like, here's one on screen for you now. That's what... Aw. A rare shot of Edgar and Rydia actually getting along. That picture was staged, by the way. That didn't happen organically. That's Edgar's chair. That's the chair that Edgar will get on to sleep on. In fact, he's probably sleeping out there on it right now. And then just to torture him, because I'm a terrible human who wants to make my dog miserable, I will take our 1-year-old Chihuahua, who has infinite puppy energy, and put her on the chair next to him. And she'll like bat at him and nip at him because all she wants to do is play, but he's like an old arthritic man and all he wants to do is lay there and wait to die. So eventually what'll happen is he'll bark at her like really harshly. And we brought Rydia home as a puppy and Edgar was already old, so she doesn't realize she's bigger than Edgar. It's kind of weird to say that my Chihuahua is the big dog of the house, but she is. But she doesn't know that because she remembers being a puppy and Edgar kind of ruling the roost. So after Edgar barks at her, that's when she'll lay down on the chair next to him. And it's funny because Edgar doesn't have enough girth to him. He doesn't have enough, like, poundage. It's a rocking chair, but he can't actually move it. Whereas Rydia, my Chihuahua, she has enough weight that just shifting her weight causes the chair to rock. And you can sit there and watch Edgar's face, and you can tell he doesn't like this. Not even a little bit does he like this. Dogs are great. Get a little dog, guys. If you want to know what kind of dog to get a dog that's small enough that you can lay down on your couch or your bed, and your dog can get on top of you and physically lay down entirely on top of you without causing pain or without causing one of your extremities to go numb. That's the kind of dog you want, because then you get that just pleasant weight and heat of having an animal just laying on you, which is very pleasant indeed, but without all of the horribleness that comes with owning a cat. Because most people, when they get an animal like that, they get a cat. No, get a small dog. Get a 6-7 pound dog. The perfect pets. Hashtag life hacks with Brickroad. Shoutouts to Polybius for sponsoring this video. If you liked the video and you want to see more, please tickle my thumb, leave a friendly comment, and ring my little bell.